We have renewed our commitment to combating hate-fueled violence and are actively working on the implementation of the landmark Matthew Shepard and James Byrd Jr. Hate Crimes Prevention Act. And we've already made some measurable progress in this area. In the first 60 days that I've been on the job, we have already done as much hate crimes activity as was done in the entire fiscal year of 2006. And by the way, that was a leap year. And we've done as much as was done in fiscal year 2007. And we're going to continue to enforce vigorously the human trafficking laws, but we're not going to do it at the expense of hate crimes laws. We will continue, and we have redoubled our efforts in the area of disability rights. And under the leadership of Sam Bagenstos, and with some wonderful career leadership in our disability rights section, in our special litigation section, in our housing section, we have understood that segregating people with disabilities in institutions is every bit as wrong and every bit as illegal as segregating kids of color in schools that were all too frequently inferior. And so you look at our actions. Don't listen to my words. Look at our actions in the first 60 days. We've had cases, landmark cases we've gotten involved in New York State, in Georgia, in Illinois. And don't simply look at the cases. Look at the briefs that we're filing. Because in the old era, in the old paradigm of work in the Civil Rights of Institutionalized Persons Act enforcement, we all too frequently looked only at the question of, was the facility safe? Was it constitutional? And those are important questions that we'll begin to ask and we'll continue to ask. But the equally important question is, should people be in these institutions to begin with? And if you look at the Illinois letter of finding, if you look at the Georgia letter of finding, if you look at our involvement in New York State, if you look at our amicus brief in Connecticut, you will see that we are asking both questions. Should people with disabilities be in those institutions? And if not, why don't you have a comprehensive, effectively working plan for moving them out into communities?